Yeah, there you go. See? What is he now? He can't even tell the story right. He been doing that since he been Dean on here. I really want to know what's your reasons on here.
Now, just to give a little clarity, I mean, think about it, man. There's so many drugs and all kinds of stuff, X and all that stuff. But, you know, you probably met this chick. You're not a weed smoker. He's not a smoker. What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Yeah. Courtney Burgess. Check this out, man. I did a reaction to the Jaguar and Courtney was on a podcast together, and Courtney tore him up. So I'm like, wait a minute. And the way he talks now, I'm still trying to give somebody the benefit of the doubt because it takes him a little while to get his thoughts together. It takes the King English, man, is very important. And some people, when they speak, because I used to be one of them, they think that they said something that's in their mind, but it never came out their mouth. Does that make sense? You have to public speaking classes and all that type of stuff. But anyway, and Jaguar Wright kept saying that he said some things about Gene. So I started looking at, I'm researching on him, right? Yeah, I'm researching, and we're going to get into this video in a minute. But I went to X and looked up his thing, and it's like CourtneyBurgess.com. I looked up his page and everything, and I see the book, you know, you got the book going on, you know. But then in the interview, he said he done with the book. It's too much going on. He done with the book. So I'm just showing the research that I'm trying to do on this brother. So because he was on this big show, he was on the news, you know, he got these tapes, and you coming out and I'm giving you all the benefits of the doubt. But for some reason, Jaguar called him a clout chaser. And I'm the one I'm just bringing the news and letting you all know that even when he speak, man, his level of where he was at and the type of shows and stuff he was doing dropped down so low after this Jaguar thing. So y'all need to go watch that. The Jaguar interview that just dropped. So I came down here and said, let me just go ahead and do this one. I still haven't, I've done some research and everything and trying to hear his music because he said he was a producer and he got a movie coming out and all this stuff. So you go on these podcasts and everything and you promote yourself, but you can't even answer a question. How can you tell people to produce a movie for you when you can't even talk to the people? All this stuff is real, real fishy, but I'm still giving them the benefit of the doubt. I come to the Twitter page, the X or whatever, and I click on CourtneyBurgess.com. I click on this, and this is what I get. What's up with your website, man? I mean, I keep running into all these dead ends. So I'm done researching you. I'm just going to let my viewers and my people, we're going to do this reaction, and I'm actually going to, you know, I stop and say my little 2 cents or what I think, man. And I try to stay out of it. I stay neutral, but I just point out things. So y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's check this bad boy out.
Hey, my studio equipment was currency.
Now, peeps, we had a huge interview with it.
He started off saying my studio equipment was confiscated. So he does music, but haven't heard it yet.
I done been confronted by so many law enforcement for the
he
CDs.
did music before. He did music.
My studio equipment was currency.
Now peeps, we had a huge interview with a Diddy insider that gave us a bunch of exclusive details about putting out Kim's Lost Words book, and also 𝗟𝗓𝗓's alleged involvement with the murder of Biggie, and him watching 𝗟𝗓𝗡 and Diddy allegedly get it on in the hotel room. Now you can check my previous video to see the full interview. Now shortly after our interview, he was contacted by the feds to turn himself in for having the Diddy celebrity tapes.
I didn't want to share my paperwork with anybody, but it's my man Ray. You know what I'm saying? It's my man Ray, 100 grand. Tomorrow I'll be turning myself in. And, you know, prayers for me. That's all I can say.
Now I did manage to get one last interview from him before he went inside, and he wanted to respond to an angry video that 𝗟𝗓𝗓 made once he watched our interview. Y'all check this out.
Courtney B, man, welcome back to the Lionel B show, man. Do you realize, man, you broke the internet yesterday, bro?
Nah, I didn't know that. Tell me, what the numbers looking like?
Shout out
man,
to Lionel B.
Almost had, man, we almost hit 300,000, bro,
brother.
in like 24 hours, man. You went crazy. I know that initial interview you did with the other guy from True Crime, that one did good, but our video went beyond that.
You mean, yeah, True Crime. You're right.
Yeah, True Crime, man. Like, y'all did numbers on there, man, but you
I was
came
looking
on
for that video, I couldn't find it.
The whole internet down, bro.
I mean, I didn't look good. I just
made me
True
feel bad when I
Crime,
was in the music business.
and I got busy.
I dropped a big record.
So apparently, man, you know, when there's a lot of eyes on videos, and you know, and we dropping facts and we putting information out there, we tend to ruffle people's feathers, man. So apparently, one person's feathers that we ruffled was Big 𝗟𝗓𝗓, man. 𝗟𝗓𝗓𝗓, man. He's mad as hell, bro. He dropped the video right after we did our interview, man. So I want to kind of play some of the clips.
Yeah, let me hear what he's talking. I'm not surprised what he's saying, but you know, cat like that, bound to say anything. Don't forget he was down with Diddy.
Now we all know that 𝗟𝗓𝗓 was Puff's bodyguard. You see him in a lot of pictures around Puffy. You see him, everybody, you can believe his story. He not trying to make himself bigger than what he is. He just telling the stories, you know. Bodyguard.
Lucifer. I call
security
him
officer, whatever.
Yeah, man. So here go some of the things he said. Let me get the video shared. Here we go.
I'm not gonna speak about some shit that these clown ass cats out here has been talking about and saying. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. And I'm gonna start it off just like this. Because I was not gonna say nothing when the book first came out. And now we're gonna talk about the Kim Porter book. I was gonna let it just slide because I've told people plenty of times, the friend of my enemy, I consider my enemy. And the enemy of my enemy, I consider my friend. I came here for one thing and one reason.
That's a good point. I like that.
Puff. To tell y'all what was up with him and what was going on. When motherfuckers try to tell you, oh, Puff was the reason he ain't working for Puff no more because he got hot. Nigga, I ain't never got hot. Never. And if I did get high,
What you think about him saying, man, he ain't never, you know, got high or any of that?
Well, what is he now? I don't know what he look like now. Maybe he drunk some baby oil. I don't know what's going on with him now. Maybe he missed Diddy. You understand? He missed seeing butt plugs up in another man's butt, or seeing him go to stores by it. But he want to call somebody a clown? I'm not going to address that because I know you ain't talking about BG. Because, bro, look at you. You come on live looking like that, but you don't get high. Who cares your enemies? You used to work for Lucifer, brother. You're a gatekeeper guard. So before you start calling people names or trying to address something, get yourself together, my brother. You looking real bad out there. Stay dangerous.
If I did get out or smoke some weed and never no coke up this nose, no heroin or none of that shit in this veins, if I smoked some weed, it was with a young lady. And that's far and few. And if I did get out or smoke some weed and never no coke up this nose, no heroin or none of that shit in his veins. If I smoked some weed, it was with a young lady, and that's far and few. When I tell y'all a story, I'm gonna tell you the God's honest truth, because ain't no man gonna ever look at me in my motherfucking eyes and tell my nigga, you lied on me. You told a motherfucking lie. I'm not cut from that cloth.
So, I mean, I don't know. To me, it sounds like a little bit of a contradiction. So you're saying you ain't never got high, but you said if you did get high, it was with a lady. So do you get high or you don't get high?
That's it. There you go. See? Where is he now? He can't even tell the story right. He been doing that since he been Dean on here. I really want to know what's your reasons on here.
Now, just to give a little clarity, I mean, think about it, man. There's so many drugs and all kinds of stuff, X and all that stuff. But, you know, you probably met this chick. You're not a weed smoker. He's not a smoker. I'm trying to, because they was beeping out the W word, so maybe I need to beep it. But it's legal now, right? It's legal. Anyway, my point I'm making is he's not a smoker like that. For real. But it might be a New Year's, you in a big old hotel, you with this girl, and she does it a lot. And she went, okay, I hit a little teeny bit because we were going to party and have play. We ain't going nowhere because this happened to me. It's happened to me, and I'm not a smoker. We ain't going nowhere. Every now and then I might, as long as I'm in, I don't have to drive. I don't have to do nothing. So I might take a little, and I know it's going to do, it ain't going to do nothing but make me sleepy and smile and think about stuff and then don't do nothing. That's all it does. So no, I don't never smoke. It's the wrong word, but these are street people talking, man. They trying to get their point across.
What did Puffy do to you?
That's why I'm giving him so many passes.
Too much lubricant? The plug got stuck in you? What? I want to know.
Everybody know Gene ain't like that.
Of generations. My boy Pac is not here today. My boy Gaddafi is not here today. Hussein Fadeaway is here today. And I took 6 in me behind this. So what you saying? You ain't nothing but a gatekeeper for Lucifer yourself. Stop doing what you're doing, but stay dangerous, because you're dangerous.
All right, let's get more into this clip here.
Now, I was going to let this 𝗟𝗢𝗡𝗞 book slide because I didn't know where it had came from. At first, I didn't know the family didn't have anything to do with it. I didn't know what, because I knew the information that was in there. The information that I read and went through was bogus. It was full of shit. The part, and then when I seen what they was talking about and the lies they was telling, I just was quiet. I didn't say anything until this motherfucker started running his mouth about Big Gene. Did this motherfucker come out here, Courtney, whatever this motherfucker name is, he started talking shit about Big G. He started trying to tell lies and recant what MC Gag was saying.
So what's that part he's talking about? MC Gag? Who's that?
I don't know who is MC Gag. I only made one mistake about you, boy. Is that you the one said that was paid 30, and I told your peoples I apologize for that. You understand? First of all, you ain't let nobody do nothing. Nothing. You always taught you letting somebody do something. My name is Courtney B. Live with that. Live with that, my brother. You ain't never do nothing. You was a gatekeeper guard.
It's about to get juicy.
You lost that. And you losing it right now, how you look. You understand, my brother? So you ain't never let me do anything. And I ain't write anything. You understand? You ain't been in that family house to know what's going on 24/7. If you did, tell us what really went on in the house. We'd like to know.
Remember, he was the bodyguard for Puff.
You saying everything else? You know so much. But you telling me you let me? Anybody never let me do anything but God. Let me wake up in the morning. Let me have a good life. You understand? You just predict yourself I don't smoke weed. I don't get high. Only time is with a chick.
He just contradict himself, not predict himself. See what I'm saying? The English, he need help.
I'm a God. Let me wake up in the morning. Let me have a good life. You understand? You just predict yourself. I don't smoke weed. I don't get high. Only time is with a chick. I don't even think you got a chick, my brother. I ain't hear you talk about no chicks. All I heard you talk about Diddy, butt plugs. You kept 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗞𝗦 in your mouth more than probably Diddy did. So, come on. Stay dangerous, my brother. Stop saying you let me do anything and say my name right. It's Courtney B. You know what it is. You understand? If not, Diddy will tell you about me because I don't play. And that's not a threat. It's a statement. Tell you who I am.
All right, let's get more into this clip, bro.
I hope they don't go throwing hands, man. Keep it on the podcast stuff, man, because them they both big boys, man. God, they big. You know what I'm saying?
The lies he was telling.
He was a bodyguard. He big too.
Some old dumb shit like that. The shit he started talking.
Big Jing.
Niggas want to repeat bullshit. Nigga, check my resume. Ask niggas that been around me. Talk to niggas that know me. They'll tell you from Jump Street. Nigga, you talk about getting all that bullshit. That ain't G. I'm high on life. So now, this nigga gets on and he says something. He making his circuit, because let me tell y'all something, y'all. Anybody, 9 times out of 10, motherfuckers who get people on their show and they talking about me, it's because they could not afford me to come on their show, or I wouldn't come on their motherfucking show. Let me say this again. If a motherfucker get me talking about me, and they getting some old clown ass nigga that wasn't around, they getting some clown ass motherfuckers who try to say they was around, it's because I wouldn't do their show. I ain't a regular type of nigga.
You want something like that on your show? Look at his whole character. I don't gotta ask nobody about you, my brother. See, that's your problem. You got men asking about you so much. You asking about men and you keeping too many men in your mouth. I told you it was a mistake. I got you mixed up with the the name. I don't remember people's names because you know why? It's irrelevant to me. You understand? What you need to do is stop being so dangerous, because you're telling on yourself in this thing a lot. Letting a lot of people know your character. You don't get high. What are you now? Drunk? Just the same. Just the same, my brother. You understand? You're spitting all in your house. Maybe your house trashy like that. You're just spitting like that. Or you got money like that. Who cares if somebody got to pay you a certain amount of money? That's all you probably getting. You used to be a correction officer, my brother. A correction officer. No disrespect to a correction officer out there, but you make it like you did numbers somewhere. You knew numbers, did jacket number. But what you doing now? So what, you let somebody sell something? You understand? You ain't let nobody sell anything. You understand? Only thing you sell is dreams.
Do nowhere near the numbers we did. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if he's trying to throw shots at me, or he's trying to throw shots at Piers Morgan or whoever, because he said he did turn down Piers Morgan as well. So it's whatever, bro. I ain't need you on my channel, though. I really didn't, because I could talk about you without having your ass on my channel. You feel me? And I can run numbers up.
Right.
Solo dolo. Let's get into the rest of this little interview, man. We got a few more minutes on it. I think it's like 11 minutes long. Well, here we go.
I ain't a regular type of nigga. Only regular thing about me is sometimes I pump that gas. But I'm gonna get into this. This clown ass nigga says,
y'all put in the comment, he pumped that gas. I don't know what that means. Is that a drink? A gas drink? Or pump that gas? That's a smoke? Something to smoke? I don't know what that is.
Regular type of
I gotta
nigga.
look that up. God
Only regular
dang.
thing about me is sometimes I pump that gas. But I'm gonna get into this. This clown ass nigga says, he may not remember me, because I had a beef with Puff. But I met him in California at the party that Big did, he a line and the truth ain't in it. That's why I tell y'all the truth. Because it goes back and bite those motherfuckers in the ass who talk that shit.
So, Courtney, let's get into that part, man, where he's saying you weren't at the same party or any of that, or you didn't remember.
It wasn't no Biggie party. It was in the park. See, that's how much you get high. You understand? Second of all, I never said that you don't remember me because I was beefing with Puff. I didn't know who you was. You just look like a dummy, a big gatekeeper security guard. You ain't big, you just fat. You understand? You another Twinkie, you be I'm healthy. You out.
You not healthy. Both of y'all big. Both of y'all got fat. What did you say? Hold up. Courtney, hold up. You are not healthy. Look at you.
Security guard. You ain't big, you just fat.
You not big, you just fat. Wrong.
You understand? You another Twinkie, you be I'm healthy. You out. My brother, don't come at me telling me that I said I was at Big party. And why would I be at a bad boy event? First of all, why would I be at a bad boy event? I'm an outlaw. Straight like that. So say that I was at a Biggie party. You understand? Lil' Kim came to where I was at Big B Atlantic. I didn't go where they was at. They're home. So when you start dropping the story, somebody lied. I never said I was at Big party. I said it was a big event in a park. And I noticed you. Because you know why? You was on Diddy coattail, following him everywhere he went.
But that's his job, though.
Want to be known. Smoke gas. Just say you don't smoke. So you sit out your own mouth. You understand? You want to address me, you're not a find me. Find me. And we can go on the podcast, we can handle it. We can give it to my man right here. Nobody paying you anything, pay you no mind. Because you dried up, my brother. You go take a shower or something. You understand? Take a shower or something. Cool off, because you are hostile. You understand? Gatekeeper, guard.
All right, let's get into the rest of this clip, man.
If I stopped dealing with Puff in 91 and then go back until after the Jake shit, which was in 95, how you see me with Puff and Big them in 94? I'm waiting on it. Explain that one. That's why I kept 2 jobs. Because when you keep jobs, you gotta be somewhere. That's why I was a New York State parole officer. That's why I was an investigator for elite investigations. I had to be somewhere.
Now,
he never said that. Gene never said that he was a police officer or he worked for Homeland Security or he was FBI or one of them high agencies. He just said that he was he was in law enforcement. That can cover security all the way down to a whistle cop, all the way up to protecting the president, I guess. He was in law enforcement. I was in law enforcement. I was an armed security officer. We had to go to the gun range and all that, but that was my job. I mean, he never said that he was, you try to say you was police. No, he never said that. I never heard him say that, and I watch him a lot.
As far as him breaking down the dates, he was saying in the video that he stopped dealing with Diddy in 91.
He said that too.
What do you say to that response?
I don't know exactly what date, but I'm gonna address the part that you're not even a correction officer. You were an investigator. You understand? So now I know why you sit up there and tell so much about who's doing what. You understand? You are dangerous. You understand? I'm not gonna think back to 91 or 94. You understand? Because right now you're in the right state of mind. You can be just throwing numbers just to say it. You understand? And you're not impressing me bragging about you as a gatekeeper guard. Do you hear yourself? Do you really hear yourself how long you've been dealing with this man? The lives he destroyed, the things he did. You understand? And then you talk about Miss Wilder's love you and all this and that. Sit there and let Miss Wilder's know where you was sitting at and what car and where he was at. If you supposed to be this person, so this big person who you supposed to been, you love Biggie, you should have drove his truck. You understand? To me, you just did to get another cheeseburger, my brother. That's all.
My
like
God.
you did for another cheeseburger and hit another blunt, or watch another man have sex. But another
my
man.
God.
His mind ain't right. Get focused. I'm not going to brainwash on 91, 94, and when did Big pass? So get your lives right. You probably was there just as a groupie. Big ain't want you in the car. Tell him the truth. Big ain't want you in the truck with them. You understand? Because just how you are now. Just how you are now. Like you told him he was writing Lil' Kim and Junior Mafia and them shit. That's true.
He told the story, man. I don't mean to keep cutting it, but Gene told the story that he said, I wish I was in the car with Biggie, but I wasn't. I was in the other car, and told the guy to run the light and all this stuff, you know. So it's not Gene's job to say I'm going to drive the car or I'm going to ride with Biggie and all that type of stuff. But it was plenty of times he was in the car with Biggie. You can tell that through his stories.
Natural born snitch.
We know he wasn't no groupie.
You understand? So, Gene, danger man. Stay dangerous. You know, you probably be a guard keeper for the next person.
He have told Puffy plenty of things, and
go
Puffy
get a job at the toy store.
Went over his
They
head.
sell the plugs at.
So, when was that party? You saw me at? In California? You lying sack of shit. This motherfucker gets on there and say he seen me at a fucking party in California, but I ain't gonna remember him. I don't be all in niggas' face to remember them. You're probably right about that one. A nigga can't never forget an ugly motherfucker. Now, this nigga try to gain y'all attention.
Yeah, here we
by
go.
saying some 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗞𝗦 shit and Puff shit. That's why I told the story like it was. I was outside the room because we was in the presidential suite. If you ever been in one of those motherfuckers, niggas, you know what I'm talking about. They got a room, a big ass room, and the room where the president or the person who runs the shit goes to. 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗞𝗦 cousin tried to come up in the motherfucker.
Yeah, he told this story before.
Asking for Ja. Sarah, her girlfriend, and Puff and Ja was in the room. I don't know what the fuck they was doing. I don't give a fuck what they was doing.
I'm just guarding the door.
I was told by the man that was paying me, don't let nobody come up in this room. Ja cousin talking all that shit. He even hit me on the motherfucking Instagram. Yo, when I see you, nigga, when you see me, it ain't gonna be nothing.
Ain't gonna be nothing. Yes.
If you think I wasn't playing then, I'm definitely ain't playing 960. In my 60s. I suffer from PTSD.
He in his
Man,
60s.
so bro, what you gotta say about the whole 𝗟𝗓 incident, man, and all of that?
He changed stories when he said it was just Diddy and 𝗟𝗓 in the room. They just came back from buying butt plugs. He looked up and seen butt plugs. And like you said, to me, you're a sellout. You take $1 for anything. You understand? The man that's paying me, I ain't letting nobody in there. You understand? You know what they was doing. You never said a female. Even if you said a female, that's your business, brother. That's your job. You want to gatekeep Lucifer? That's you. You every dollar ain't good dollar, my brother. You got 2 jobs. Why you taking that job at that time. You said they came out butt naked. So talk it. I don't care what you suffer for or what you 60 years old. I'm 54. I've been a grown man at birth because I wanted to live, come in this world.
Wait a minute, you been a grown man at birth? You was born as a grown man? Is that what you're trying to say? Isn't that, sometimes it ain't making no sense. And also, Gene said that they came out with towels. Gene didn't say that they came out butt naked. He said Puffy came out the room trying to figure out what's going on with a towel wrapped around him.
I don't care what you suffer for or what you 60 years old. I'm 54. I've been a grown man at birth because I wanted to live, come in this world. And I doubt you be the one to take me out of here. Believe that. So you talking tough what you suffering for? It sound like you're suffering that you missed them. That's what it's suffering for. That's what you're definitely suffering from. You miss them. You miss them rides. Waiting to rush back. Probably got a speeding ticket to go see them do what they do. Gatekeeper guard.
All right, man. Let's get into the rest of this clip here.
This motherfucker tells his lies. He was in the room watching. That's a motherfucking lie. I couldn't tell you what they was doing and didn't know what they was doing until Ja came out the room, him and Puff. When they heard the ruckus. Of me putting this nigga upside the piano. He got convenient amnesia.
Convenient
I couldn't tell
amnesia.
you the motherfucker who he was or not until he hit me on Instagram talking about what he gonna do to me.
Why didn't he do it that night?
And what tells me about these niggas out here, what I supposed to be doing when you do it to me? When you talking about doing all this shit to Big G, what I supposed to be doing while you're doing it to me? Cause I worked in some of the roughest motherfucking hoods in New York City. I done worked in some of the roughest clubs and bodyguard some of these hip-hop moguls all over the fucking country. They came from all over the country.
Wow.
And if you ask Tank BK Fame, nigga, I was in Cancun running Cancun. If you ask some of them niggas, they'll tell you, that nigga all right with his hands. And his feet.
And his feet.
So what I supposed to be doing when all this is getting done to Big G? I hope I just stand there. This nigga said.
So, man, it looked like what? 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗞𝗦, cousin, and you, man, y'all got dude super pissed, man.
Yeah, because to me, it sounded like they ran out there because he was having more fun than him. He was hitting some tunes. You understand? That would sound like to me, I had him against the piano. Listen to your words you say, my brother. He's telling me it was more than just them two in the room. You keep forgetting the chicks. You don't know what they was doing. To me, if I see two guys and two girls going in a room, they doing something. You understand? Either your ear was to the door or just waiting for somebody to come upstairs to get them up on that piano. You're a gatekeeper, brother. You're dangerous. You understand? I'm not going to go further more on you because you're dangerous. And anytime you want to knuckle up and get in the ring, set a date. We can have all the podcasts there. You understand? No problem. I'm good with the hands too. You understand? Yeah, what clubs? What New York? I grew up in North, Brick City. Our city get hot, it don't burn. My brother. Zanzibar, Sensations, Club 88. Ask some questions, my brother. You came to New York, I go there. You understand? They got bootleg all on Canal Street. Like you bootleg. You understand? That's what you call rough. But come over to the Zans back when the club was really rough. Or down to Symphony Hall. There's a lot of rappers that they needed you since you're so tough. But I'm gonna leave you alone. Because Gene, you know, you big Gene. But anytime you want to knuckle up and get in the ring, let me know. Because I'm ready, my brother. I'm 54. You 60. I use just my left hand. We'll see what you suffer from then. And what you'll be doing, if you talk about me, you'll be taking a dirt nap. Kissing the mat.
We got a few more minutes. Let's go ahead and play out just the rest of the video, man. It's only like...
I don't know, Courtney. I don't, to be honest, man, I mean, Gene a big dude, and he was doing bodyguard work, and he put people down for a living. I don't think you want to do that. You produce and do music, but I haven't found the music, so I don't think you want to do that, to be honest. That's just my opinion. So if I was a betting man, my money would go on Gene.
I think maybe like 3 more minutes. He talking about I'll Be Sure and little stuff like that. So let's run this one here.
A man who watches another man and do all this in a sexual act, he this, he that, he all this and shit like that. Bruh. Like I said, that ain't my cup of tea.
Like I said.
Never have, never will be.
That ain't my cup of tea. That ain't mine either, baby.
I ain't never been with no other nigga around, no nigga. We gon' pull a train, we gon' do all this other bullshit. It ain't me, bruh. I'm too sexy for that shit.
Go on, Gene.
I'm too sexy for that shit like that. I'ma tell you, nigga, for real, for real. I'll be sure. Put his lawyers on their ass. That's my nigga. Me and Al talk every other day. Al got some big shit that's going on. See, what y'all don't know is that Al was the backing of Uptown Records. So Al may have a large stake in that story, whereas that he probably owns more rights than anybody to that story. I make this shit so hot, white media is coming to me, and I ain't gotta go to them.
So it sounds like he was mentioning in the book, and he was saying that I'll Be Sure has more rights to Kim's story than. Is that kind of what you took away from that?
I don't know what he's talking about. He's pulling that cigar, kind of like he having a flashback. He ain't paying Jay no more. He lost me. You know what I'm saying? He thinking too hard, and he's saying the right things. And who cares about Uptown Records or I'll Be Sure? I apologize for his wife being on the book or whatever. You in too many people's business. To me, you understand? You call somebody every day. I don't care. This cat is crazy. You understand? I think he missed Diddy.
You say you think he been what?
He missed Lucifer, his gatekeeper, his Diddy, what y'all call him. You understand? Diddy, aka Lucifer. That's what he missed.
So man, anything else you want to add, man? Like I know, yesterday was crazy. Like, like I mentioned, man, we broke the internet. What you got going on, man? I know you got a couple of things that you got to take care of tomorrow. Shit got pretty serious. You care to share anything about that?
Yeah. In the other interview with this guy talking about paperwork, I didn't want to share my paperwork with anybody, but it's my man Ray. You know what I'm saying? It's my man Ray, $100,000. Tomorrow I'll be turning myself in. And, prayers for me. That's all I can say. You know what I'm saying? Prayers for me.
Your prayers, man, but definitely, man, thank you so much, man, for giving all of our viewers that important information, because, a lot of people have been interested, man, in finding out exactly what happened and, different details about the book, man, because, people's going crazy. I'm gonna play. A lot of YouTubers was online.
I'm gonna play one more video.
Everybody wants to know what was going on, what was on those tapes ever since the raid, man. So shout out to you for exposing exactly, what went down, man, and giving us that information that we desperately wanted to know.
And for y'all to know, I never said I wrote the book. It's straight from the computer, straight to pressing up.
Right. So you ain't write it and nothing was added in there or anything like that, right?
Nothing. Yeah, nothing was added in. More was taken out. You understand? To secure certain things. But Gene is a character. You understand? Apologize to the man about saying he paid $3,000. He can't accept that. So what? Who cares how dangerous he was back then? I keep hearing he was this and place, but I never hear him saying he was there bodyguarding Mary J, or he was bodyguarding Cassidy, or he was bodyguarding Kim, or this. To me, he loved bodyguarding bodyguard. You understand? Guys like that, I don't dress around. I don't pay no attention, but his threats is petty to me. Like a half a penny. You understand? That's how much sense he is. But anytime he want to end this back and forth, talk about other people that can't afford that, who cares? Who cares what a penthouse is, my brother? You understand? I live in a house 10,000 square feet, paid for. You understand? So don't tell me about no penthouse. I go out. And I won't need no gatekeeper guard at my door. And I won't spend no money for a dude to be in the room with me doing that. So your whole circle, your square, your L7. That's what you want. You understand? So
rest in peace to Rick James.
I got bigger things.
A square, L7, an L and a 7.
All right, Courtney B, man. So definitely thank you for your insight, man. Good luck with all the legal procedures and all that you got going on, man. We're gonna definitely be praying for you on the Lionel B channel, man.
Hey, my man Lionel, I don't think Gene is actually trying to say something negative about you or disrespecting you or your channel. Your channel has great content, and I like your channel. I'm pretty sure Gene.
I done been confronted by so many law enforcement for the.
I'm pretty sure Gene likes your channel and all that good stuff. But there was another part of the video. I thought all this was on one video. I'm doing so much research, y'all. I thought all this was on the same video, but this is gonna be so deep down in here, I'm not even gonna be able to find it. Is this it? No, that's not it. But anyway, what I want to say is Courtney, when I first was introduced to Courtney and knew what Courtney was, yeah, this is it right here. Is this the same one? When I first was when I first was introduced to Courtney, he was on this big like a news, what it was on YouTube talk show, and he was on the news. He had the lawyer there and all this stuff. I thought he was big time. I thought he was all this drama and all that stuff. I didn't think he was like me. If you got some drama and stuff, I ain't gonna go back and forth with you on no daggone podcast and let you say what you say, then I say what I say about that stuff. Is for like the Jaguar rights. What's my man say? Yeah. Nah, homie. I can't even think of his name right now. White. Charleston White. Yeah, Charleston White. I say his name all the time, but now I can't think of his name. People like that, man. I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I ain't trying to start no beef with nobody else's channel, man. Shout out to everybody who's pushing these channels and doing the best they can, and all that stuff, man. So I'm just giving my opinion on Courtney. You need a lot of work, man, as a human being, period. Because I'm still trying to figure out. Here's what I'm trying to figure out. Who gave you the permission or who gave you the right to actually put that book out? Since you got somebody gave you the copies and said you have my permission, written permission or whatever to put this out. I don't know. You're not telling enough of your side of the story for us to understand what part you play in this. Then you in this interview I'm going to play. You actually drug Tupac name into it. And Jaguar Wright wasn't having that. And so Jaguar Wright got on the phone and called this guy right here, Big Meech. And when she first said it and she called, I didn't think that, is this the big, they call him Big Meech. Larry Hoover, put in work. The Rick Ross song. If this is that guy, and you deep in the music industry and supposed to be a producer and all this stuff, you would have known who that was. And if that is the guy, right? They call him Big Meech, Mike Cross. I would have been like, "What's up, my brother? I'm down with you." Or keep Tupac name out of my mouth. No problem, sir. What else? You want me to take anything else out of my mouth? No problem. That's just me, man. I ain't trying to beef with these people. I'm allergic to jail. Here we go, man. I'm gonna play this clip real quick.
Now, peeps, it's getting real in these
15
YouTube
minutes.
streets.
I need this money. I'm finna lose my house.
Newly freed Kingpin Big Meech hopped on a live interview on the 𝗗𝗓𝗡𝗞𝗦 show during an argument between Diddy insider Courtney Burgess and 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗞𝗦. Now, this happened shortly after our viral interview where he was exposing the Diddy celebrity tapes. Now, make sure y'all watch this whole entire video. It's super entertaining. Y'all check this out.
My phone was taken from me. What I had in it was sent to me. Jaguar is off the hook. Right now, I'm tired. I don't want to be here. It's a gag war that I shouldn't be talking about what's going on. I was not a witness for Sean against him. I'm here only for my friends. Tupac Shakur. That's the only one I'm here for that was taken away from here.
And that
Did you just say Pac?
Yes.
Oh,
You a whole clout chaser.
you're a clout chaser.
I'm not a clout chaser. No.
Nothing. You wasn't saying nothing about nothing. No. I'm calling Meech. We're gonna talk to somebody who actually knew Tupac. Meech. I'm sitting here with the Courtney Burgess guy.
Oh, that's dope. What's good with it?
He said he doing everything he's doing for Pac.
Oh, that's my nigga. That's what's up. Pac is my brother.
I know Pac is your brother. But I don't understand how this book with Kim Porter got anything to do with Pac.
Yeah, what's up with that? That's crazy. Interesting.
What does this Kim Porter sex stuff got to do with Pac? How you getting justice for Pac? Talking smack on a woman's body count after she did.
Yeah, right.
Notice he haven't said anything.
Yeah, what's up with that?
We just
Please,
dropped
what you
this.
talking about?
Huh?
He's
I can't
asking
hear you.
you what I'm asking you. What does Kim Porter's book and all of the sexual conquest and stuff that was published in there, what that got to do with Tupac?
First of all, it was all I did was got the flash drive, went down to book. I did not write the book.
Exactly. Ain't nobody fitting to slander Pac.
Nobody said that you did or did not write the book. We're not even talking about that, dude. We was never. He keeps saying nobody said that you changed words in the book. I don't think. Maybe one person said that, and you keep saying I didn't change nothing in the book. That's not what the question is.
Nah, we can't do that shit. No. That's who does that? Fuck Kim Porter.
That's how he feels about it. That one thing ain't got nothing to do with the other. You clout chasing. This is Tupac's producer.
Hold up, Darryl. Let me let you talk.
Don't come up here now that you done
Hold up.
and Pac into it. This ain't got nothing to do with none of this.
I gave you respect. I gave you a spot. Don't.
Hey, I wouldn't
Carry
do
on,
that.
Courtney.
They gotta tell him when to talk,
I'm gonna mute up Meech.
and he still ain't talking.
Yeah, he said he wouldn't do that. Apples and oranges. You've been warned.
You've
I'm gonna tell
been
you just
warned.
like this. Jaguar. I don't care what you got to say.
You've been
Would you
warned.
put up Big Meech?
Apples and oranges.
Could I talk? Could I
Yeah.
talk?
Yeah.
And say something.
Go on, Courtney, respond.
I can't respond. How you hear what she's saying?
Do you want to just respond to what you heard, the conversation on
You
the
know
phone?
what?
He just said, "Can I talk? Can I talk?" So she muted so he can go ahead and talk. And then he don't say anything, man. Where are you? He must have just got here. Did he just get here? He must have just got here. How did you get on that big show? That's all I want to know. How did you get on that big show with that lawyer? Oh my God, this dude is irritating me.
Go on, Courtney, respond.
Go on, Courtney, respond. Watch this. Right here. This is a part of...
You've been warned.
You've been warned.
I'm going to tell you just like this.
I'm going to tell you like this.
Jaguar.
Jaguar.
I don't care what you got to say.
You've been
Would you
warned.
bring up Big Meech?
Oranges.
Can I talk?
Can I talk? Can I talk?
And say
Can I
something.
talk? Okay, now say something. She muted her stuff.
Go on, Courtney, respond.
He's telling them, go ahead,
I
Courtney.
can't respond. I didn't hear what she's saying.
Do you want to just respond to what you heard, the conversation on
You
the
know
phone?
what? I'd rather let her go ahead and do it, and I do what I got to say. Because Jaguar, she's off the hook like she always been. She's a failure to the industry because she only got far as she got. And that's this high.
Oh, wait a minute, Meech. Now he's talking about my career.
You understand? Meech, I don't know you. And I don't know
That's
you, Jaguar.
Senior, sir.
What is that?
That like he said, that don't mean nothing. That you don't know him. Everybody relevant does. Question is, why don't nobody know you?
Because you know what? I'm not a clout chaser like you say.
The question is, why nobody know you? I'm still researching stuff, y'all.
With this book.
Because I don't have nothing to do with the book but publishing it. That's what
It should not have been included in that farce. Tupac's name should not be included in that farce. That woman's personal life has nothing to do with the legacy of Tupac. Cut it out.
First, listen.
Cut it out.
No, you cut it out, Jaguar. Jaguar, you the one clout chasing. You the one clout chasing. Oh, you wait, hold up.
Producer and friend. That's my friend. That's not a clout chase. You clout chasing because nobody.
How your friend? He been in jail for 30 years. He been in jail for.
Somebody that know Pop. Who knows you?
I know Pop. He know me. Yes.
Let me just jump in here for a second, right?
And then he had a nerve to say he not gonna argue with no. I don't argue with girls, or I can't remember the exact word. I'm trying to quote him, so I don't waste my time with no girls. And the more talking you did was with this drama, even with Gene, he did more talking with Gene and Jaguar.
At the risk of my own life.
But he still haven't said anything. Only thing we know is you got the manuscripts of this book that 𝗟𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦 have wrote this stuff, allegedly, and you put out this book. And then in this interview, he said, well, I'm taking the book down. I ain't got nothing to do with the book. Like you scared, but you're a businessman. I don't understand this. You're not making any sense.
So it sounds like, and I'm sorry if this is not meant to come out patronizing or anything like that. So, Jaguar, your response is to what has been put in the additional segments of this book that exposed a lot of the alleged activities of Kim, her kids seen it, all the rest of it. Courtney, you're denying even having any part in writing that segment, and I believe, and I'm just taking this from what I took on board when you said you were doing this for your friend Tupac. I believe you meant handing over the drives and doing your part for all of this. I'm not taking sides. I just want to make that clear. Okay, I'm not taking sides. Okay, I can feel your eyes burning through me, Jaguar. Like I can feel them, right? So is that? Oh, she's pointing at me now. Like, is that where we're at? Because I feel like when you said you were doing this for your friend, it was the broader actions, and you're not a witness. You were called in to hand over evidence. At no point are we saying that you witnessed or were a part of the evidence gathering or anything like that. I'm not trying to give anyone a way out of this. I'm just saying, for me, it felt like when you said you were doing this for your friend, Jesus, you meant walking into the court and handing stuff over. And I feel like Jaguar is saying that she is raging, rightfully so, about what was put in that book. And you're saying that you never put it in the book. So I'm going to step back now and hope that I didn't say anything wrong.
No, you didn't say anything wrong. You said everything right.
Okay.
Jaguar just yelling for no reason.
Oh.
She's just yelling just to be heard.
She's a passionate woman.
Yeah, passionate woman of a loser.
Oh, don't make it sound like we're on the same side.
Wait a minute. I didn't notice that part. As soon as he said it, Jaguar's a loser. The guy that's doing the interview, he said, "Oh, that's Ron. That's Ron. Ron, I'm trying to learn names and remember names and stuff. Ron, he's funny. He said, "Oh, like don't call her a loser. Oh, you don't call her a loser. That type of thing, man. Watch this.
Just to be heard.
Just to be
She's a passionate woman.
Yeah, passionate woman of a loser.
Oh, don't make it sound like we're on the same side here. I'm scared now.
Did you just call me a loser, sir?
I never.
Yes, I did say it. Don't bite my words.
Your mother's a fucking loser. How about that?
Whoa.
She gave you black ass. You should have minded your fucking business.
My mind is my business, Jaguar.
You want to be a pass around nigga? Pass the shit around and do it quietly, G. Do it quietly. But for a nigga that don't nobody know, you know a little bit too much. And now you don't want to know anything at all. And then you want to sit up there and say you doing all of this for Tupac? I got Tupac's friend, the producer, on the phone. He's calling bullshit on you, G.
Hey,
You all you doing is pretty talking.
like that, his ass is gonna be cooked. Ain't nobody gotta do nothing. There's enough motherfuckers that is tired of the bullshit when it comes to
Okay, Jaguar, calm down.
Stop.
I didn't
Stop
hear anything.
You being called out the real ones, G. And guess what? We ready. We ready. I wore this hat for a reason.
Because you rehearsed.
We
You told somebody you rehearsed, Jaguar.
Because you rehearsed.
I don't know who that is. I don't even hear.
Showed you the text messages between me and your lawyer. And now you ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
I can't hear what you're saying.
I didn't do nothing. I don't know nothing. Didn't I tell y'all somebody owes me some money? Because I know y'all took bets. What did I tell you before he came up here? He about to be the stuttering is me getting married.
No, it ain't nothing.
The stuttering nigga.
Wow.
No, I'm not a stuttering nigga.
Shut up.
Wow.
I'm not get your prop. Take your roses.
Leave cock out of it. You ran your mouth too much.
Listen,
I'm telling you.
Jaguar, I'm gonna let you get your fame for now.
Wait a minute, Meech. I'm gonna let you tell him yourself.
Okay, my man. This gift, God, this is a blessing that this woman is spending this time trying to drill this in your head about this Tupac shit, bro. Don't do that. I did the movie, dog. We didn't play with no bullshit when it came to the movie. Nothing to do with Pac, but we play with it, dog. So I'm just letting you know. Please believe there's a tribe out there that's gonna back what she's talking about. I'm letting you know.
You can't let me know anything, brother.
Gave you a heads up, bro. Leave that Pac shit alone, dog. I'm trying to tell you, man.
Listen, Meech.
Yeah.
Let me tell you this. I don't hear you, what you're saying. You can't tell me to do anything.
All right, that's what he said.
All right.
That's what it is.
You just gave you advice.
That's what it is. Then it is what it is.
So can I just say then? So are you basically what you're saying?
It's real. That's okay. Just listen to me. Whatever shit you've been running on, it just got real. Now your lawyer right said hi. Shit else to say. You a punk ass motherfucker running around pump faking on greatness, sitting there using a dead woman so that you can do whatever you got doing in the background. You're a fucking punk bitch. I don't want to hear shit. You didn't hear what it is. Keep Pac's name out your mouth. I got what here. Go on now.
Some you bitch ass niggas say my name.
I don't care what she's got to say.
Yeah, exactly. Say my name, nigga. Then see how quick the noose end up around your ass, stupid nigga. You stupid as fuck, dog. I'll take some bitch ass nigga. Fuck.
All right,
nigga. Get money, nigga. Get money.
Let's pull this Jaguar. Let's pull this back round. Let's pull this back round, okay? Because I mean, and I'm just saying this how I'm observing it, Jack. Right?
Whoa.
So you're in complete denial that at any stage Courtney is justified in saying that he had a friendship with Tupac, and
no right to say shit that ain't nobody that's back in Pac ain't saying. If ain't nobody back in Pac that's talking about this Kim Porter stuff, then anybody that's a true friend wouldn't be doing so. I told y'all, this nigga ain't nobody's friend.
I told y'all.
Listen, I'm not your friend. I'm not here to create myself. Listen, I'm not here to create myself.
You better stop talking about. I'm muting up. I done said everything I need to say. I'm gonna see
you. Ain't saying anything. All you doing is yelling. You ain't saying anything.
Did you hear what that grown man just said to you? Did you hear?
What he said?
That part. Go be dumb.
Listen.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything.
Okay, she muted. So say something.
Mute is the word.
Too much silent. You can talk now, and he says nothing.
See,
Courtney, go on,
well, I was just going to say, Jag.
Even
like,
the interviewer's got to say something because
we love hearing your points of view. The way you're delivering this is, I think no. Listen, I'm just being honest with you. I think a lot of people are seeing this. You know, it's passionate. You're angry. You're hyped up. Right? And listen. I just want you to calmly just reiterate. And I'm sorry to say, I'm not trying to be patronized. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just for me.
I was okay until he started calling me names.
Okay, well, listen.
I didn't call him no name.
I didn't call you no name either.
Yeah, you did. You called me a loser, and I'm far from it, sir.
If we can just, can you bullet point cliff note it for me? And I mean, don't just keep it super simple for me.
Anyone who are true friends of any of these people that are attached to this tabloid sensation would never have agreed to or corroborated or confirmed anything that has been leaked out in this very confusing book. The book, I believe, was disinformation meant to confuse things, to buy Diddy a little bit of grace in the jury pool when the jury is finally picked.
Okay.
I don't know who this man has issues with or who he on the hook for.
Okay.
To apologize to Al B. Sure, he needs to apologize to those children, and he needs to keep Tupac.
Okay.
From this
So let me ask you one more thing. Let's take all of the book stuff and just put a big rubber band around it for now.
Now, things definitely got heated between those three, man. That is crazy. This is the first time, man, we really actually seen this go down live, and this thing is blowing up even bigger and bigger, man. I definitely don't think it's smart to mess around with Big Meech. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but a man's got to be a man. You feel me? So, I will be on the Sean Atwood show tomorrow, man, at 4 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure y'all check me out on there, man. They're gonna be bringing me on there as a guest. So make sure y'all check out Sean Atwood, and also make sure y'all subscribe to this channel as well as his channel. And I'll peep y'all on the next one. Holla.
Shout out, man. Hey, y'all go check his channel out, man. His channel, he does great work, man. Production is very good, man. I saw some plaques and different things in his background, so I guess he does music and stuff also. But I've been searching all this information about the P. Diddy. I always say baby oil, about the baby oil. That's all I just say, baby oil, and everybody laughs. So we kind of keep that going. But on a serious note, Courtney, I'm trying to figure out, of all names, you said Tupac. What does Tupac have to do with Kim Porter and Kim Porter's book, period? That's what Jaguar was trying to say. And I'm assuming they was on this show to talk about Kim, P. Diddy, the baby oil. He handed over these tapes that P. Diddy's supposed to be having these freak offs and more information, and they raided his house. All this stuff on this side is about the P. Diddy case, and Kim Porter. They thinking that Kim Porter didn't die; she was murdered. All this stuff is over here. Where does Tupac? How did you get on the Tupac name? Period. I don't understand. that right there is the icing on the cake that told me that, dude, you need some help, man. And then you said you're a business guy. Oh my God, man. I would love to see the people you do business with. I would love to just hear them talk. You know, look here, man. Hey, if y'all made it this far, let me know. Say in the comments. I'm an ender. Say you're an ender, man, at the end of the comments, man. I appreciate that, man. My channel help. We help feed. We got a fundraiser called Feed, man. So just watching the videos, giving a thumbs up. You can donate if you want and everything. We don't ask for much, man. If you want to just help Feed out, I'll be trying to do a shout out. Shout out to the two people. I got it on my cell phone that did. They gave a donation. I take all the money that y'all donate and I add to it and I send it straight over there. The only thing that comes out is the transaction fee. My play sister in the Philippines get all the money and she go to the store and she buy all the food for everybody in the village. Yes, indeedy. And I thank y'all for that. Look here. I'm going to get on up out of here. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Y'all tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.